Hello.
And welcome to
Let the Girls Play. I'm Kelsey Bailey.
I'm Amelia Bain.
And we're here to talk about women's basketball. Ask me about girls basketball.
Shout out to Kelsey's hat. Shout out to the nonprofit that it is representing, I believe. New Jersey.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out New Jersey. And we'll be shouting out New Jersey later.
Yeah, we will really. Because guess what, honey? A girls basketball player, a women's basketball player from New Jersey has taken over.
Has ascended
Into GOAT territory. Unrivaled went to Philadelphia this past Friday. Sucks that it was only one day.
I kind of thought it was the whole weekend. I don't know why in my head I thought it was multiple games.
Yeah.
I feel so bad for the teams that didn't get to travel to Philly.
And get that experience of 20,000 fans, the largest women's sports
professional
event.
Game, I think so. Yeah. It was unreal. It was unrivaled.
It was unrivaled. What was the we'll get into the games in a little bit, but what was like the vibe, Mima? What was it like to be at a Philly women's basketball game?
Okay, I just want to shout out Philly in general because I took SEPTA to get to the arena. And it was really crowded, and this really lovely woman was just like, get in here, and like kind of pulled me into the train, which wouldn't happen in New York. People in New York are like,
they'd be like,
get away from me.
Yeah.
One time I accidentally touched a woman's leg with my leg, and she told me I had a fat ass and not the good kind. And anyway, Philly really just, I feel like you took me in. This woman literally took me in, got me to the game on time. It was a lot of people from other places, but a lot of locals too, who were just like so happy. They've been craving women's basketball, and it's like a taste of in 2030 what they're going to have all the time with this new team. It was a lot. I was with a friend who lives in Philly, and I kept recognizing people, and she was like, how do you know everyone here? And I was like, because everybody from New York got on the Amtrak, went down to Philly.
And you were on that Amtrak filled with a bunch of women's sports fans.
Shout out to the women's sports group. I don't know what they were called, but they were traveling together, and they very enthusiastically asked if I was with the group. And then I said, well, not officially. And they said, oh, well, you can't board with us then.
They're like, this is actually like a group ticket thing, so it's not like us trying to recruit you. Yeah.
Yeah, they like paid extra to be able to board early. Shout out to them. I did not. But yeah, we all made it to the game. We all made it on public transit. And then the vibe in the arena was like, I can't imagine being at a men's sports event with that many people. And yet the vibe was so unchaotic. Like people were just being so nice to each other.
That's nice.
It was so, and people were so happy. I mean, I couldn't even get near the merch because people were so, I mean, I don't even know how much merch they sold that day, but probably a lot.
And it was better merch than when you went last year.
Just more variety of merch. Yeah.
I think like the nice thing about Unrivaled is it's kind of like, I would imagine going to an all-star game, because it's not just two teams, you know, it's like, it's every player you could love from multiple different teams. So it's just sort of like everybody is there. So if you're a fan of the Aces, you're going to go so you can see Chelsea Gray. You know what I'm saying? It's like very...
Yeah. And maybe that's another reason why the vibes were so good is there's no like, I'm here and my team is playing against your team. And there's some of that. Like people had shirts rooting for specific teams, but like everybody was just like excited to see all of these players play.
Yeah. In Philly. Yeah.
In Philly. Yeah. And I hope, this is sort of what I've been thinking. I hope that the teams that are scheduled to get WNBA teams in the next, handful of years, I hope Unrivaled goes there. Because the Philly fans were like, they were ready. They are like locked in. And I think the group that's bringing the team, I think they're called like the Philly Sisters.
Yeah,
like,
Philly Sisters. Wanda Sykes was there.
Yeah. They were out on the court. Like there's just a real enthusiasm around women's basketball. And I imagine in the other cities that are getting teams, like that would be the case too.
Yeah, I think, it's like go to the cities where we have WNBA teams coming, or go to the cities where they're bidding to get a WNBA team.
Ooh.
Go to Nashville. Well, even though I think AU already plays there or whatever. But like go to, or Denver, like go to these cities that are like bidding to try and get teams and look at the hunger for women's basketball.
This could be a TV show that it's like sort of like a competition. Like, this is your audition to get a professional women's basketball team.
It's like a Queer Eye.
It's like Queer Eye. But,
we're taking over a city.
But Philly, if they hadn't already locked in a team, I think based on their audition, they get one. It was awesome.
Or like go to Boston, which is also trying, like all of these places that are trying to get teams. Bring them there, show we can get 20,000 people in here for basketball. We're hungry for it. Something to think about.
I guess I also see an argument for go to places that will probably never get a team, that to just give them that experience of like, I don't know.
Stores, Connecticut.
Yeah, because I don't think in Stores, Connecticut, they have ever really seen much women's basketball. So.
Yeah. But you know what I mean? Like some of these states that have like good women's college programs, like go to Iowa. I don't know.
Yeah, I had that thought.
Throw them a bone. But how exciting. Well, let's talk about one team that wasn't in Philadelphia. They were one of the children left behind.
Home Alone. Rest in peace.
Oh, my God.
Rest in peace, Catherine O'Hara.
Rest in peace, Catherine O'Hara. Didn't know how we were going to work that into the pod, but we made it there.
We left behind the mist.
We left them in Florida. Currently sitting at 6-3. They're like neck and neck for second place right now. They did have a face-off against the Laces that was pretty much like who will be on top, who will win this game and be on top, and they lost. Can't stop the Laces.
Can't stop them. I really think injury is the only thing that could stop the Laces. And I
mean, don't say that, Mima.
Nothing's going to happen other than injury. Their vibes are too good. The chemistry's too good. The players are too good. They're unstoppable. The Mist currently sitting at 6-3 right now. Shout out the Mist. I don't have much to say about them this week. If I'm being perfectly honest. I want to shout out Enrique, who I don't know. I don't have the stats pulled up, but just the feeling, it seems like Enrique is having a better time on the court.
Absolutely.
Looks more confident, looks happier. We're seeing like glimpses of the Enrique that we know, who set the scoring record for the All-Star game in one half.
We're seeing glimpses of Latricia Trammell era Enrique Agumbawale.
Absolutely. The Enrique coaster is up, up, up. We're not quite at the top, but we're on the ascent.
Yeah. And you know who's on the descent right now? The Hive. 2-7 at time of recording. It was fun to see the Hive go up against Vinyl and to see the Stud Buds face off against each other this past weekend. And I don't know if these notes were from this week or from last week. I don't remember us talking about any of it from this last week. So
they were from last week, but I just want to talk about the Stud Buds. Courtney Williams, when she was on the broadcast last week, was talking about they do everything together. They eat together. They play video games together. Like, they're just always together. And it just made me miss you, Kelsey. It made me miss before you moved to LA and we used to play Hitman together.
Have kafefe in the mornings. It was a different time. It was a good time. It was a golden age of friendship, I would say.
And I just hope the Stud Buds, while they've got this time, appreciate it.
Because you don't know. Natisha Heidemann might get drafted to the Portland Fire. She might get drafted to Toronto Tempo. Just saying.
If she's not protected, I can't imagine that these teams aren't going to be chomping at the bit to get Natisha Heidemann.
Yeah. She got some votes for 6th player of the year, so like that's a hot ticket if she's available. So enjoy it while you can, Stud Buds, from these two doughy dykes.
From my friend who was drafted by Apple TV Plus to the
Drop the Plus. It's just office. Apple TV now. We've rebranded.
It is.
Put some respect on the name. Put some respect on the name.
Shout out to Apple TV.
One other thing I didn't put this in the notes, but I do want to give a shout out. I know we've already gave her a shout out for how well she's doing on the cans. Mo Billings. I want to give her a shout out for how well she's doing on the court. She's stacking up double-doubles. She's playing in a way where I want to make a prediction that she's going to play so well in this upcoming WNBA season, she's going to win Most Improved Player.
I thought your prediction was going to be Mo Billings does well in the one-on-one tournament. That's where I thought you were
Oh,
going.
I haven't even thought about that. They trying to ask my ass to vote for the one-on-one who should face off against each other, and I have not given it any thought yet.
That's honestly kind of how I feel about it. Is that's not my job to schedule.
That's not my job.
That's not my job.
Are y'all paying
my
me?
job is
Are y'all paying me to schedule this one-on-one tournament?
I'm going to start when I have an assignment from work that I don't want to do. I'm going to start posting on social media. It's your job. Vote for how this
It's in
decision
your
I can
hands
make.
now. Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, I wanted to give a shout out to Mo Billings and really early prediction before the season has even started. Most improved player. Just from the way she's playing here, I can't imagine her not carrying that momentum into the season.
I love that. We usually make predictions, way too early predictions when the season starts or right at the preseason. I love that we are months away from a season that may not even happen.
And I'm already making
you are
predictions.
already predicting
Honey, I got
Mo
money on
Billings.
the line right now. We'll come back to this video in 7 months when there finally is a WNBA season.
All right. If Kelsey is right and Mo Billings is most improved player, what do you want? What's the bet?
A cameo from Mo Billings.
I will buy a cameo for you from Mo Billings.
Even if she's not on the platform. And so it shall be.
I'm going to make it happen.
Yeah.
Name your price, Mo Billings.
Name your price, honey. Name your price, name your platform. Some other things, another team that I would like to make some predictions of. I'm hoping for more dubs in the Rose win column. Because right now they're at 4-5. Suffered an unwinnable game, suffered through an unwinnable game against the Lunar Owls in Philadelphia. Let's talk about that game because it was atomic.
It was incredible. I don't think I've ever been in a crowd that was so electric, connected, excited about the experience we were all having.
And for those who missed, those who missed, Marina Mabrey, Chef Mabrey of the Lunar Owls, one of the bottom teams in the league, absolutely showed out against her potential sister-in-law, because let's remember, Kalia Copper from North Philly is dating Marina Mabrey's sister. So
is
these
this
two,
confirmed or is this gossip?
Oh, it's confirmed.
Oh, good. Oh, wow. A real family
Michaela,
showdown.
Yeah. It was very, there's a lot riding on it. Ka was from Philly, facing off against her potential sister-in-law, who's from South Jersey, which is ostensibly a suburb of Philadelphia.
Philly.
Yeah. And they're facing off against each other. And then Marina goes absolutely off, 47 points in the game, sinking threes from half court.
27 points in one quarter, and one quarter that is 7 minutes long. A quarter is 27 points in 7 minutes is crazy. When it ended, the crowd was screaming.
Were you on your feet?
Out of her mind.
Were you getting lifted?
Everybody's on their feet. Everybody's screaming. This man behind me was there with his maybe like 10-year-old daughter, and they were like,
that.
she's going to break the scoring record. She's going to break the scoring record, which she eventually did.
And she did.
But yeah, it was one of those moments where I was like, she's not going to miss. And it wasn't just threes. Like she did set this scoring record for 3-pointers in one game.
Yep.
But on
she
top
set a
of
lot
that,
of records. Yeah.
Her like handles were unreal. She was just like dribbling around great defenders, like perfectly good defenders, making them look
foolish,
human.
childish. And so if you're the Rose, how do you even get the energy back into your team after just like living through this energy being poured into this one person that you're facing, this opponent that you're facing off against? How do you even there's just no way to right the ship. Like you just kind of have to be like, we are losing this game.
And it suddenly goes from like, oh, nobody's cheering for a specific team
to everyone.
Like, everyone is cheering for a specific player. And every time Marina shot the ball, the whole crowd was like, like it was so fun. I think for the Rose Basketball Club, you just have to just accept that it's not happening for us today. But there was one player who I think was also having an amazing game. But they were not Marina Mabrey. And that's Shakira Austin. She was playing great.
Yeah. She has the starting spot over Azare, and I think she's really great. She's like, I don't want to call her a bully on the boards, but she like uses her body in a way that like she's drawn fouls. Like she's a tough person to play against, and I love it.
I love her, and how frustrating to be playing so well, but nobody even is aware of the fact that you're playing well because we're all in like just like Marina Mabrey psychosis, group psychosis. Yeah, there was a really hard foul that got reviewed to see if it was a flagrant foul. It was not labeled one.
Yeah.
Though I think it was one.
Oh yeah, it definitely was one. I don't know. I think they were like, they wanted to get Marina, because this was before Marina popped off. This was, I would say, the impetus for Marina popping off.
This was second half. This was like...
Oh, I'm thinking of like the foul that happened in the first quarter.
No, I think this was like towards the end of the game. There was like a really hard, like almost body check foul.
Yes, from Shakira. Yeah. And
Shakira
that's when Marina was like, I'm in her head. But there was a foul in the first quarter that Marina was like, review this. I want, like, this is crazy, whatever it is. And it didn't go her way. And that's when she popped all the way off.
Okay. Yes. I think you're right.
There's a couple moments with her and Shakira. And also, shout out to Shakira. Just having a great season again. Maybe she's also a front runner for most improved player when she comes back to the Washington Mystics. Maybe. Who knows? But she also had a great game when they faced off against the Breeze, because when they faced off against the Breeze, she was the only big. Azare was out. Cameron Brink was out for the Breeze, so it was just Dom Malonga. And Shakira Austin was able to draw 4 fouls on Dom Malonga pretty early in the game so that she could really just like run shit as the only big out there. Did the Rose end up winning that game? No,
it was actually pretty bad.
It was really bad, but for a while she was really doing the damn thing.
Yeah. And anybody going up against Dom Malonga right now, who I think Dom is just like, things are clicking into place. She is also ascending.
Oh my God. Is she also going to be most improved player? Oh my God. Okay. Well, I got to stay committed to Mo.
I think Mo is a good wild card take.
I think it's also hard to say she's most improved when she's only played one season so far for Dom Malonga.
Yeah. I think that's
fair.
Yeah. Unless she's like MVP season.
Yeah, unless she scores 70 points in a game, all of those things. But really, really cheering for your Rose, hoping you get back in the dubs column. But let's talk about the Breeze, since I already started talking about them.
This is a very good team.
A really good team. Don't call them kids.
It's a tough team. They're not kids team anymore.
No.
These are grown women, and they always were. But
how is seeing them live in the flesh against the Phantom? Because that was a very fun game.
Such a fun game. I mean, people are just there's such an enthusiasm around Paige that is so well deserved. So like the crowd was just crazy when her name got announced. Also in Philly, they did a really cool thing where the players like walked in
down.
through
I watched
down the stairs onto the court.
Well, they do like those sort of intros where they come out on the little stage in Miami, right? Yes. So like I guess this was their equivalent of like doing something, but it's nice that they went like through the fans. Yeah. You know, my ass would have been out in the aisle trying to get a hug.
I was trying to figure out, they were on the Jumbotron. I couldn't figure out exactly where they were.
Yeah.
It was so cool.
Yeah.
And this is not a hot take at all, but Paige is so good. Just seeing her in person, she just makes everything look easy.
They were triple teaming her in 3-on-3. They said, let's put all of our players on her and just risk 2 other team members from the Breeze being wide open. Yeah. She's that good.
She is that good. Yeah, that was a great game. I thought, oh, no way we're going to get 2 great games in a row. And then we got the second game of that was that Psycho Marina performance.
Yeah.
But just, I wonder how much of it is the crowd was so crazy and Unrivaled. They don't usually play in front of that many fans.
No, it's like 200 people, right?
Yeah. So I just wonder if it just took it to another level of like
energy off the charts.
Totally.
Making people feel like superheroes. Well, let's talk about their game. Let's talk about the Phantom. Currently at 6-3, tied with the Mist for second place. A homecoming for Natasha Cloud. What was it like when Natasha and Ka came out?
Oh, people were so excited. And I'm really happy that Unrivaled did so much like on social media before the game, even to like recognize Ka and Tasha sort of like
they were at
the
Sixers game.
So everybody was prepared. Like we all knew before they even said anything about them being from Philly. Everybody knew to like freak out when they
Yeah.
Yes. And Tosh, the best person, came out with an abolish ICE
I know that's
sign.
right. Mm-hmm.
And I don't know. She was very emotional after the game.
Yeah. Made me emotional.
Which you probably saw. Yeah, made me emotional too. Oh my gosh. Even before the game started, sorry, this isn't about the Phantom, but that video I sent you where they were all just sitting on a couch, but that song that's like all over social media that's like, now and forever. Oh.
Yeah.
It made them just sitting on couches
now
really,
and forever.
really.
Yeah. Yours was a little like Franciscan monk singing it, but yeah, I know what you're talking about.
It felt to me.
Yeah, it felt spiritual.
But it made this like B-roll of them sitting on couches. Like actually, they were being kind of goofy in the footage. It made it like so emotional. My friend and I were crying.
Yeah. You're also coming off the Catherine O'Hara news too. I was crying.
It's true. It's true.
Emotions were high.
Yeah, there was just a lot. But I was just thinking if they'd said it to like any other music, we would have been like, this is so fun. We're having a great time. But because it was that, I was
forever. Yeah.
But yeah, the Phantom, back to it. The Phantom, they're just so fun. KP is so good at 3-on-3.
She's so good.
So fun to watch.
I have it noted here, but in the game against the Lunar Owls they played later in that weekend, she scored 9 of like the 11 points in the fourth quarter. Like she just like can turn it on. She's such a good competitor, and I think like 3-on-3 is like a place for her to really shine in a way where I'm like, I wish she was on the Olympic 3-on-3 team. I wish they would bring.
Well, she was.
I know, but I want her to come back.
Yeah.
Go from 5-on-5 to 3-on-3. We need a gold medal team back. No offense to Ryan and De'Erica.
Really devastating when we got to get the gold.
Yeah.
Congrats to Germany on that gold, but they can't have that.
Yeah.
That's for us.
We got to get her back. Got to get Alicia Gray back.
Because the game is so fast paced, I feel like by the end of every game, the players are just so gassed. Everyone is so tired. And I feel like KP is just they're all in good shape. They're professional athletes, but KP is just like a little stinker, like in great shape. So everybody's kind of slowing down at the end of the game. And she's like,
Bugs Bunny.
I'm fine. She is Bugs Bunny. Yeah. I mean, she's had a lot of game winners this season, right? Yeah. At least like 3.
Yeah. I think she's had a good amount. Yeah. I don't know who's leading in winning shots right now. I want to say it's Breanna Stewart, but I could be wrong. Also, we got to give a shout out. Finally hitting the court, Dana Evans.
I kind of just haven't even been thinking about Dana as somebody that's going to be playing because she is just like...
She's always just sort of like not been playing.
Yeah, and she's the vocalist. She's
she's so much
the mascot.
More.
She's got a lot. She's giving us a lot already. Yeah. So to have her back on the court, I was like, yes.
I'm happy for her, and she's balling. She had a great game back. And from one great game back for Dana Evans to the Lunar Owls 2-7, the Marina Mabrey legacy game. We've talked about it. Record most points scored in a quarter, most threes made, and most points in a game. Had the city of Philadelphia on their knees begging, give us more, Chef Mabrey. Please, sir, can we have some more buckets? There is also a Sixers player whose name I don't know because I'm not like that, who is sitting courtside, who she maybe chest bumped or hugged or something after one of her shots. And apparently, so he plays for the Sixers. I'm so sorry I don't know what his name is, but he played basketball with Marina's brother, so he had known Marina since she was 14.
That's right.
And I look to you as someone who knows the Sixers players. Do you know who that was?
I did. Because I was in person. I didn't get to see a lot of the things that were happening on the broadcast, No, I don't know who it was. But
Mabrey.
Also shout out to Marina Mabrey's brother, who I think a few days before that game said something about like,
he's the best player.
I'm the best player in the family. Mm-hmm. And maybe just lit a fire under Marina to give us that performance. If that's what happened, thank you to the brother whose name I couldn't know.
I'm trying to find out who this man was.
I think while you're looking, I do think the Mabrey family is launching a YouTube channel.
God bless. They should.
And I'm in.
Bro, who was it that was there? I don't know. I can't find it. I'm searching Marina Mabrey Sixers player friend Unrivaled. Should I just look at the Sixers roster?
I think it was a former player, or was it a current player?
I think it's someone who still plays. I'm looking at the names. I'll know it when I see it. Andre Drummond.
It was Andre Drummond?
Yes.
That's a cool one.
Andre Drummond. So cool to have him be there courtside for her biggest game of her career.
Yeah. Speaking of courtside, there were some really good celebrities.
You want to shout him out?
I mean, Wanda is number one.
Mm-hmm.
Dawn Staley got a lot of love.
As
throughout.
she should.
You texted me that she was there, and I spotted her from across the court from very far away.
Yeah.
She was eating popcorn. Shout out to Dawn.
They had her on they were showing some footage of her. She was just eating like a Chipotle bowl or something on the court side, and Lisa Leslie was like, "Oh, don't get her eating." Robin Roberts,
whatever she wants.
Yeah, Robin Roberts was there. Leslie Jones was there. I saw Kylie Kelsey and Jason Kelsey were there.
Yes, I think Natasha Cloud
gave her
jersey to Kylie Kelsey.
Here's hoping that Kylie has Tosh Cloud on her podcast. Wouldn't that be huge? It's time to get some of these Swifties and Kelsey fans of the WNBA, other WNBA players. Because we know they probably already love Caitlin Clark. Friend of T Swift.
Friend of Taylor.
Yeah. Any other Philly royalty? Hall & Oates.
Daryl
Hall and John Oates.
Shout out to Daryl Hall, friend of the pod.
Philly is so fun, and you know what? I hope they do it more. We already said I hope they go to new cities, XYZ, because these gals deserve it. And you know who else deserves the record that they currently have because they're so good? The Laces.
They're so good.
Unstoppable. And even when they don't have their first string of players, when they're playing Naz Hillman and Maddie Siegrist, they're still so freaking good.
I was watching it with somebody who was like, I don't recognize these players. Like, this team doesn't have that many, like, big name players. And I was like, yeah, they do. They're just not in the game right now. But
yeah, they have AT and Jackie Young. Like,
yes. Yeah.
Yeah, they're
fine.
Yeah. They're so good.
I think last season I felt the same way about the Laces, and maybe I feel this way about Alyssa Thomas. They make it look easy almost. You're almost surprised that they're in first place because it's like they're silent assassins.
Yeah, they're not like last year
assassin.
when the Lunar Owls were in first. It was like, yeah, they're playing, they're hooty hooing. They're like, you know, they're sort of like, we have big dicks, we are in first place. Whereas the Laces are just like, we're going to be in first place and we're just going to play amazing basketball.
They're just quietly stacking wins. And
Silent Assassins, which is sort of Jackie Young's whole MO. She is the captain of this team. She steers the ship. She sets the tone, and like, they're fucking balling out. Also, shout out Jordan Canada, who's also on that team. So it's like, you take out the first three, you put in the second three in. It's crazy.
God help you if you're playing against the Laces.
You don't get a break. Yeah, Jordan Canada had a great game when they were playing against the Mist. I think she left with an injury, so prayers up. I don't know what the status is there. As always, prayers up. But let's fucking go, Laces.
Let's go.
And you know what? Let's go vinyl. 4 and 5.
Let's go vinyl. Nice to see the vinyl kind of like
in the middle of the road
a little bit.
Yeah, they had a bit of a losing streak there. But they're finding their way. Won by 3 points against the Hive in a neck and neck game. Shout out the Laces. Shout out vinyl and shout out Laces.
Shout out vinyl. I think Mama D was also on that gold medal 3-on-3 team, right?
She was not on gold. She was on bronze with Ryan.
She was on bronze. Never mind. I'm wrong.
Hold on. Here comes Special Brain. The gold medal team was Steph Dolson, KP, Alicia Gray, and Jackie Young.
And that's a gold medal team.
I mean, Steph Dolson, when she's not trying to find an engagement ring, she's winning gold medals.
Shout out to the pre-engaged Steph Dolson.
Mm-hmm. And our former ticket issuer, her fiance.
We're never going to hear from her again.
We're never going to hear from her again about rates.
The more in love she is, the quieter communication goes.
Speaking of Steph Dolson, let's talk about the current status of the CBA negotiations. Steph Dolson was in the room for them as a representative of the Washington Mystics, along with NECA and Alicia Clark and Brianna Turner. Was that who the other one was?
I think so. Yeah.
Um,
And then
in the flesh. Thank God.
Zoom.
Thanks. They needed someone tall there. They were like, we actually need a big center to like come and intimidate Kathy.
The muscle.
Yeah, we need the muscle. And the verdict is they showed up with nothing, and they were very upfront about it when they sat down of like, we don't have anything for you, which is like, what have y'all been doing? Cupcakes and cocktail hour happening just around the clock over at WNBA.
You know, it's always sushi and red wine time.
Yeah,
at
I know,
WNBA.
that's right. Yeah.
But it is kind of disrespectful to show up with nothing.
Or even just like a status of where things are going, what you're considering, what you're exploring. Give them something.
It makes me feel like, oh, we're not getting a regular season start.
I just don't understand, like, to what end, like, when do we say, okay, no, you know, shit or get off the pot type thing. But we're just going to keep hoping that there's a WNBA season because we love to watch basketball, but not if it's at the cost of our players getting what they deserve.
Yeah.
We stand with the players.
If they need to sit the season out, that's what they need to do, and we support them.
And Unrivaled is prepared to go year-round.
And we're ready to podcast about Unrivaled year-round.
Year-round. Because everyone involved with women's basketball is a hero. Except the refs. Bye.